92.9 The Lake, playing the greatest hits of all time, and we've been teasing it all show long. We have actor, we have comedian Billy Gardell on the line. How you doing, Mr. Gardell?
I'm doing good there, Mikey O. How are you?
I am fantastic. Thank you so much for giving us your time today.
No, thank you for yours, man. I'm looking forward to coming down there to Lake Charles, Louisiana, and going to do a stand-up night at the Golden Nugget. I'm pretty fired up about that, and I hope all the Mike and Molly fans will show up. It's going to be a lot of fun.
That's right. You're going to be at the Golden Nugget Saturday, June 1st at 8 p.m. Now, you got a new show coming out on CBS as well. People remember you from Mike and Molly. This new show, Bob Hart's Abolition. Can you tell us Abishola. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's a guy who's a Detroit compression sock company owner, and he's got a whacked out family, and he has a heart attack, and he wakes up, and his nurse is there, and she's from Nigeria, and he's just taken with her, man, and he decides that he's just going to try to see if he can get this girl to give him a chance, and it's very sweet and very kind and a very funny show, so I'm very, very proud of it.
Yeah, it starts this fall, 8:30, 7:30 Central, and it's produced by Chuck Lorre, and he produced Mike and Molly as well.
Yeah, man, he's like playing for the New York Yankees. There's nobody better in the business, and I'm honored that he's had me a part of another one of his shows. And you know, man, I hope we continue his hitting streak. I hope we keep the streak alive.
Right. Mr. Lorre has gained the moniker King of Sitcoms. Shows like Roseanne, The Big Bang Theory, 2.5 Men, Mike and Molly, and many, many more to his credit. So congratulations on the new show. Let's talk a little bit about stand-up. So you started cutting your teeth at a very young age.
Yeah, I started stand-up at about 17, 18, and 87 in Orlando, Florida. And I did the road, drove all over the Southeast and the Midwest and the Northeast in a big Oldsmobile back when gas was $1 a gallon.
Nice.
And you could do that. And then I moved to Atlanta and worked the area around there. And then I moved to Chicago, and then finally out to Los Angeles after 10 years. And then spent another 12 years in Los Angeles. And 22 years later, I was an overnight success.
Man, that is awesome. We're talking to Billy Gardell. He's an actor and comedian. He's going to be at the Golden Nugget Saturday, June 1st at 8 p.m. For more information on those tickets, you can go to 929thelake.com. Now, it says that when you were really, really young, you were opening up for people like George Carlin and huge names like that. Were you like peeing on yourself?
I got to open for Carlin once when I was younger just because his opening act had food poisoning. And I kind of got the luck of the draw because I was a local guy. And what an honor that was to watch the master work. You know, I mean, just such a craftsman. And, you know, it's those moments like that on your way up that keep you going, you know. And then, you know, back then I had no idea I was going to end up on a sitcom and, you know, and have life change so dramatically. But, you know, it's moments like that you're like, all right, I can do this for another month just on that. You know what I mean? So it was inspirational. It was really nice.
Right. Who are the comics that influenced you? Like when you saw them, you were like, man, that's what I want to do.
Well, when I was a kid, I was all about listening to my dad's records. So it was George Carlin, Richard Pryor, Bob Newhart. And then I got into comics on my own when I was a teenager. Like most guys were into bands, I was into comics. You know, Stephen Wright, and Sam Kinison, and Bill Hicks, and you know, to just know it, Larry Miller. You know, watching the guys that were just great at it, trying to learn how to do this. You know, but I'd say my all-time favorites are Carlin and Pryor, and for acting, of course, Jackie Gleason.
Right, and I'm looking at the Wikipedia page here, and I know better because I've been burned by Wikipedia before. But it says on here that before Mike and Molly, you thought about possibly pursuing a radio career. Is that true?
That's absolutely true. I call into
awesome.
a radio station in Pittsburgh, WDVE, every Tuesday morning. I get up out here at 5:30 in the morning, and I make my coffee, and I'm on with them East Coast time from 9 to 10, and I've been doing it for about 14 years. I just did it this morning, and I really enjoy it, man. I've always enjoyed morning drive radio, and I think well-done radio is the best, the kind that's not hate-driven, but is just really sharp and funny with good wit, and DVE does all that, and it's a great writer's room for me because if you can be funny, in the morning show, chances are you're going to pick up an idea for a joke or two. So it's a great exercise room, too.
Actor-comedian Billy Gardell is going to be at the Golden Nugget Saturday, June 1st, 8 p.m. Mr. Gardell, thank you so much for your time.
Buddy, thank you so much. And like I said, all the Mike and Molly fans, please come out and see the show. I know you're going to have a good time. We'll make you forget about your problems for an hour. And thank you again for the interview this morning. I hope you have a great day, man.
You as well. Thank you, sir.